Hishjay, good morning. Welcome to the Muskogee Creek National Council Quarterly Session. Today is Saturday, January 28th, 2023. My name is Speaker William Lowe. The time is now 10:11 a.m. and I call this meeting to order. At this time, I would like to ask Lay Missioner Josephine Deere, Grant Chapel, and Caney Chapel, United Methodist Churches, to come and say our invocation, please. Please stand.
Thank you so much for this honor to be here with you this morning. As I was preparing my prayer today, I was reminded of a time when I was asked to give a prayer before a large audience, and I was told I only had 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I had to practice and practice to get that down to 1 minute and 40 seconds. So I hope that I was not told how long I had this morning, but I think it may be a little bit more, but maybe a little less. However, in the Bible, in the book of Nehemiah, is a story of a not well-known prophet. Nehemiah has heard how the walls of Jerusalem, which was his hometown, were in disrepair. He is distraught about the situation and felt that he needed to go and do something about the situation. He relied upon the Creator for guidance. It was of his faithfulness to his Creator that he was able to return and repair those walls. Nehemiah had a special gift, a gift of faithfulness. The great Creator has given each one of us, and especially our leaders of our great nation, special gifts. Some of these gifts may not be as visible as others, but they are all useful and they are all needed. Therefore, Creator God, we come before you this morning as your humble servants. You have promised strength for the journey for the weary, rest for the laborers, light for the way, grace for trials that may be encountered, unfailing sympathy and undying love. May we continue in that promise. Therefore, grant us, Creator, the grace to ask what you would have us to do. You have given us hope. Therefore, hear our humble prayers for all races, all creeds, our families, no matter the makeup. Remove from our minds and our hearts hatred, prejudice, and contempt for those who are not of our own race or color, Christ our creed, and may we, by you, be brought into unity of spirit in the bond of peace. In the scriptures, you also say, you're about to make new things. Can we not see it? Our prayer is lifted up for the leaders of this great nation of ours, that we and that they will be able to perceive what you have in store for us, to see it, to contemplate it, for we can feel that you are making new things for our nation, our great Muskogee Creek nation. Creator God, lead our elected officials, the leaders of our nation, as they make decisions, and sometimes hard decisions, but decisions nonetheless that will be beneficial to all of our peoples. In your most holy name we pray. Amen.
Ms. Josephine Deere, I want to thank you for those very kind words for our great nation, Mado. Next item on the agenda, roll call, National Council Secretary Alicia Strobel.
Speaker William Lowe.
Here.
Galen Cloud.
Yalega.
Mary Crawford.
Unlega.
Joyce Deere.
Legas.
Patrick Freeman.
Here.
Sandra Golden.
Present.
Leonard Gouge.
Here.
Nelson Harjo.
Here.
Joseph Hicks.
Here.
Randall Hicks.
Present.
Robert Huft.
Present.
Anna Marshall.
Present.
Charles McHenry.
Here.
Thomasine Osborne.
Present.
Darrell Proctor.
Here.
Mark Randolph.
Present.
Speaker, you have 16 present, 0 absent.
16 present, 0 absent. That constitutes a quorum. All business conducted this morning will be valid. Okay, on with the agenda. Approval of minutes. We have minutes from planning session, December 13, 2022. Pre-agenda, regular session, December 17, 2022. Emergency session, December 21, 2022. Emergency session, December 28, 2022. Emergency session 2, December 28, 2022. Council, at this time, I would recommend a motion to approve the minutes.
Speaker,
Mr. Lee,
I make a motion that we approve the minutes with any necessary changes.
Representative Anna Marshall makes a motion to approve the minutes, seconded by Representative Thomasine Yahola Osborne. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Hola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steard,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo, Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Nelson Harjo. Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. All aforementioned minutes have been approved. On to the order of business. TR 23-001, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation supporting the addition of new routes as identified in Attachment A, MCN NTTFI 2023. The nation's existing national tribal transportation facility inventory and requesting the Bureau of Indian Affairs add these new routes to the nation's national tribal transportation facility inventory. Sponsor, Representative Galen Cloud.
Isn't what I thought that is Justin and
Representative Galen Cloud makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-001 is adopted. TR 23-002, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation approving the update of the Muskogee Creek Nation Long-Range Transportation Plan with the addition of routes listed as Attachment A, MCN NTTFI 2023. Sponsor, Representative Galen Cloud.
Isn't what I had play that what that is Justin and
Representative Galen Cloud makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Discussion. Any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-002 is adopted. TR 23-003, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a separate memorandum of understanding with 8 Oklahoma counties for the maintenance and roadways and associated rights-of-way constructed or improved by the Muskogee Nation Tribal Transportation Program. Sponsor, Representative Galen Cloud.
Isn't what I had what I is had that is Justin and
Representative Galen Cloud makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Any discussion? Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-003 is adopted. TR 23-004, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a separate memorandum of understanding with 5 Oklahoma schools for the maintenance of parking lots and associated rights-of-way constructed or improved by the Muskogee Nation Tribal Transportation Program. Sponsor, Representative Nelson Harjo Sr.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative Joseph Hicks makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Patrick Freeman. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-004 is adopted. TR 23-005, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a memorandum of understanding with the Oklahoma Department of Transportation for the maintenance of roadways and associated rights-of-way constructed or improved within Okfuskee County, Oklahoma, by the Muskogee Nation Tribal Transportation Program. Sponsor, Representative Charles McHenry.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative Charles McHenry makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Mark Randolph. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-005 is adopted. TR 23-006, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a separate memorandum of understanding with 4 Oklahoma cities for the maintenance of roadways and associated rights-of-way constructed or improved by the Muskogee Nation Tribal Transportation Program. Sponsor, Representative Charles McHenry.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative Charles McHenry makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Mark Randolph. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-006 is adopted. TR 23-007, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a separate memorandum of agreement with Okfuskee and Seminole counties for gravel road maintenance projects by the Muskogee Creek Nation Tribal Transportation Program. Sponsor, Representative Charles McHenry.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative Charles McHenry makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Mark Randolph. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-007 is adopted. TR 23-008, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation amending TR 21-071, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a memorandum of agreement between the nation and the Oklahoma Department of Transportation for a drainage improvement project located at U.S. Highway 75 and SH 56. Sponsor, Representative Charles McHenry.
Speaker, make a motion to adopt.
Representative Charles McHenry makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Mark Randolph. Any discussion? Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-008 is adopted. TR 23-009, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a provider participation agreement with United Healthcare Insurance Company for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Health. Sponsor, second speaker, Robert Huff.
Motion to adopt.
Second speaker, Robert Huff, makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-009 is adopted. TR 23-010, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute a master subscription agreement and data processing addendum with Brightly Software for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Health. Sponsor, second speaker, Robert Huff.
Motion to adopt.
Second speaker, Robert Huff, makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Discussion. Is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-010 is adopted. TR 23-011, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to execute an order, form, and master agreement with Maven Clinic Company for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Health. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford. This is a substitute, by the way. Sorry about that, folks. This is a substitute bill. Representative Mary Crawford making a motion to adopt, seconded by Second Speaker Robert Huff. Do we have any discussion? Any discussion, council representatives? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-011 is adopted. TR 23-012, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation approving the early in-person voting sites for the 2023 election cycle. Sponsor, Representative Anna Marshall.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Anna Marshall makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Thomasine Yahola Osborne. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-012 is adopted. TR 23-013, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Patricia Killian as the Controller and the Secretary of Treasury for the Muskogee Creek Nation. Sponsor, Representative Randall Hicks.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Randall Hicks makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Second Speaker Robert Huff. Discussion. Do we have any discussion?
Speaker.
Representative Hicks.
Thank you, Speaker. I just want to say, Patricia, I appreciate the things that you have done for the nation, for stepping up and coming in at a time that was very, very vulnerable. I just appreciate your time and your energy and your commitment to the tribe. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you, Speaker.
Outstanding. Well said. Any other comments, questions? Second Speaker Robert Huff.
Yes, I've known Patricia for a while, and I was a big proponent for somebody in a position to be a CPA. But she has proven that she has a background in education to the job. And like Representative Randall Hicks said, that thank you for stepping in for the. I know you came into a situation that was kind of already bogged down already, but thank you so much for your efforts.
Widow, Second Speaker. Any other comments, questions, concerns? Hearing none. Roll call vote, please.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huff,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yahola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks.
No.
Speaker, you have 11 in favor, 3 against.
11 in favor, 3 against. TR 23-013 is adopted. Patricia Killian, please stand and be recognized. I'd like to take this time and recognize you as the official controller and Secretary of Treasury for the Muskogee Creek Nation. Congratulations. On to the agenda. TR 23-014, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to submit a small rural and tribal body-worn camera program grant application for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Light Horse Police Department. Sponsor, Representative Mark Randolph.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mark Randolph makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Charles McHenry. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Representative Golden.
Yes, I understand this was not discussed with the commission, and I can't support it. It circumvents our process.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Any more comments, questions, concerns, discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Sorry about that. She did say she would not approve it, so we will do a roll call. My apologies. Roll call vote, please.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Hilla Osborne,
Yes.
Daryl Proctor.
Yes. Yes.
Speaker, you have 12 in favor, 2 against.
12 in favor, 2 against. TR 23-014 is adopted. TR 23-015, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to submit a grant application for the United States Department of Agriculture for the benefit of the Light Horse Police Department. Sponsor, Representative Mark Randolph.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mark Randolph makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Charles McHenry. Do we have any discussion? Representative Golden.
I don't support this for the same reason. It circumvents the process. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Any more discussion, comments? Hearing no more discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Hilla Osborne,
Yes.
Daryl Proctor.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 12 in favor, 2 against.
12 in favor, 2 against. TR 23-015 is adopted. TR 23-016. A tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation confirming the nomination of Janet Malin to serve on the Muskogee Loan Fund Board. Sponsor, Representative Mark Randolph.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mark Randolph makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Charles McHenry. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Hilla Osborne,
Yes.
Daryl Proctor.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. TR 23-016 is adopted. Earlier this morning, we interviewed Janet Malin, and she informed us by the time the meeting started, her daughter is currently showing her pig at our livestock show. So without her being here, let's give her a round of applause for becoming a Muskogee Loan Fund board member. Congratulations, Janet. Next item on the agenda, TR 23-017, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the Muskogee Nation Gaming Enterprises, LLC, MNGE, to deposit additional funds in the Muskogee Creek Nation Casinos Insurance Reserve Fund. Sponsor, Representative Randall Hicks.
Thank you, Speaker. Motion to adopt.
Representative Randall Hicks makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Second Speaker Robert Huft. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-017 is adopted. TR 23-018, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the Muskogee Nation Gaming Enterprises, LLC, MNGE, to deposit additional gaming funds in its capital expenditure account for the Eufaula Casino project. Sponsor, Representative Randall Hicks.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Randall Hicks makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Second Speaker Robert Huft. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Representative Hicks.
Thank you, Speaker. Earlier, Chief was talking about the gaming funds, and I know our chairman, Mr. Chris Ray, was in the audience, and I just want to recognize him. And also, I just want to say that this is one of our businesses, our bread and butter businesses for the tribe that actually benefits our tribal functions. So I just wanted to say hello to Chris and the board. They do a great job and just keep pushing us forward. And I just want to say thank you.
Outstanding. Well said. Any other comments, questions? And again, Chairman Ray, thank you to you, the board, all the employees, Mado. Any more discussion? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-018 is adopted. TR 23-019, a tribal resolution of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the principal chief to submit a Department of Energy Office of Indian Energy Policy and Programs Clean Energy Technology Development on Tribal Lands Grant application for the benefit of the Muskogee Creek Nation Tribal Utility Authority. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Joyce Deere. Do we have any discussion? Any discussion, council representatives? Hearing none, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, TR 23-019 is adopted. NCA 23-001, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of grant funds awarded from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency for the benefit of the Geospatial Department. Sponsor, Representative Galen Cloud. Representative Galen Cloud makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Deere,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-001 is adopted. NCA 23-002, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA, fiscal year recovery funds for the purchase and creation of a Muskogee language video game. Sponsor, Representative Galen Cloud. Co-sponsors are second speaker Robert Huff and Representative Leonard Gouge. Representative Galen Cloud makes a motion to postpone to the next council meeting. Seconded by second speaker Robert Huff. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Deere,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-002 has been postponed to the next National Council meeting. NCA 23-003, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of third-party funds to the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Health for the operations, goods, and supplies for the Council Oak Hotel. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Joyce Deere. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Deere,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman,
Yes.
Sandra Golden, Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huff,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yohola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-003 is adopted. NCA 23-004, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the U.S. Department of Homeland Security FY 2021 Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities Grant for for the benefit of the Emergency Management Department. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Joyce Deere. Discussion. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman.
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge.
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yahulla Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-004 is adopted. NCA 23-005, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of grant funds awarded from the National Indian Health Board for the benefit of the Eufaula Dormitory. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Joyce Deere. Is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman.
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry.
Yes.
Thomasine Yahulla Osborne.
Yes.
Darrell Proctor.
Yes.
Mark Randolph.
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-005 is adopted. NCA 23-006, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of grant funds awarded from the United States Department of Agriculture for the benefit of the Food Distribution Program. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Joyce Deere. Ms. Controller, may I ask for a funding source at this time?
Yes, that'll be interest on permanent fund.
Funding source for this bill will be interest on permanent fund. Do we have any more discussion? Hearing no more discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman.
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge.
Yes.
Joseph Hicks.
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yahulla Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor.
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-006 is adopted. NCA 23-007, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the Borealis Philanthropy Racial Equity in Journalism Fund Grant for the benefit of Muskogee media. Sponsor, Representative Mark Randolph.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mark Randolph makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Charles McHenry. Is there any discussion, Council Representatives? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
Yes.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman.
Yes.
Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge.
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft.
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Yahulla Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-007 is adopted. NCA 23-008, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation repealing NCA 21-084, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation repealing MCNCA Title 16, Chapter 4, and creating new law in a new Title 50 entitled Light Horse Police and authorizing an appropriation for the Light Horse Commission as amended by NCA 21-135. Sponsor, Representative Thomasine Yahulla Osborne.
Speaker, motion to adopt.
Representative Thomasine Yahulla Osborne makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Anna Marshall. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Representative Thomasine Yahulla Osborne.
Thank you, Speaker. I'm going to be bringing up some points to support the repeal of NCA 22-084. NCA
1-084 was approved by the National Council on July 13th, 2021, approximately 18 months ago. Also included, you'll hear questions to the Light Horse Commission, which can be answered after my statement. Section 1 of this law states the Muskogee Creek Nation must have a police chief who is free to perform the duties prescribed by law without political influence from the principal chief or National Council. My question is, National Council representatives have attended the Light Horse Commission meetings in person or via Zoom. By attending, are we violating our own law that we've approved? Chapter 1, Light Horse Police Commission, subsection 1-102. The purpose of the Light Horse Police Commission Act is to provide for independent supervision of the Chief of Police of the Muskogee Creek Nation Light Horse Police Department and provide oversight for the Muskogee Creek Light Horse Police Department while supporting the Muskogee Creek Nation duty to maintain the healthy, safety, education, and welfare of all members of the tribe. Number 3, subsection 1-107, Commission Composition. It says the commission shall consist of 5 members, 2 of whom shall be appointed by the principal chief and 2 nominated and confirmed by the National Council resolution. There was a full commission for approximately 1.5 to 2 months after NCA 21-084 was enacted. That left 4 commissioners. The 4th commissioner, Renee Stapp, resigned last year, which left 3. And on January 18th, 2023, the 3rd commissioner, Larry Bible, who served as the chairman, resigned. And before I read Mr. Bible's resignation letter, I want it noted I received permission for him to do so. I regret to inform you that I must resign from the Muskogee Creek Nation Light Horse Police Commission effective immediately. As an elder and as a citizen and a former National Council representative, I accepted your appointment with gratitude and the thought that my experience and contributions, I would be able to invoke great insight and change within our light horse and our nation. The Light Horse Commission is not whole, and the continued banter and disagreement of understanding and interpretation of the current law of the Commission is counterproductive to the nation, my mental health, and the overall well-being of serving our citizens. The last few months have been extremely stressful, and I have been advised by my healthcare professionals that the increased stressors of being on this commission are contributing to the deficiency of my mental well-being. I have been put on notice that I must reduce my stress levels for my overall health. With that being said, as at this juncture, I must do what is best for me, my family, and my overall health, and resign from the Light Horse Police Commission. Mado for the consideration and the entrusted duties to serve our Muskogee Nation. Larry S. Bible, Sr. The current Light Horse Commission consists of 3, Ms. Denise Henry and Mr. Eric Freeman. Both were nominated by the National Council. Mr. Freeman was confirmed on August 28, 2021, and Ms. Henry, October 30th, 2021. William Wynn was appointed by Chief Hill to replace Renee Stapp on December 12, 2022, and attended his first commission meeting Thursday, January 26, 2023. The law states all commission members and candidates shall not, F, have been terminated for cause by any police department. Ms. Henry, despite being terminated from her position on April the 10th, 2017, was confirmed by the National Council on October 30th, 2021, confirming her as a commissioner at that time. And for the record, I voted against the confirmation of Ms. Henry because I felt she would be in a prime position to be in to retaliate against her former co-workers. Number 5, the election of officers. D, the commission members shall nominate a chairperson by motion and majority vote. I attended my first Light Horse Commission meeting Thursday, January 26, 2023. The agenda did not include a nomination for a new chairperson. Mr. Freeman was given the duty to chair the meeting. And it seems NCA 22-084 should have included nominating a vice chairperson after the chairperson was confirmed to prevent the vacancy of a chairperson. Also, there wasn't a line addressing approval of minutes of the last meeting. The last sentence of the same paragraph states, "The chairperson is a voting member of the commission, but he or she shall abstain from voting when there is a conflict of interest." In my opinion, while there were 4 commissioners, I believe the chairperson to be a voting member of the commission is one of the reasons the commission became stagnant. There was a constant tie in voting. The Light Horse Commission was in a hamster wheel. And as you recall, Chairman Larry Bible's resignation letter stated in regards to that. The commission shall submit subsection 1-111 B. The commission shall submit to the National Council. I'm going to back it for a second. Reporting. There are several reports that should have been submitted by the commission to the National Council and the principal chief. There are quarterly reports. There are monthly reports. The commission is supposed to conduct a yearly evaluation of the department, which is supposed to be submitted by the 15th of each year. And to coincide with the department's annual evaluation from subsection 1-111, the commission is supposed to submit a report to the National Council and the principal chief. And to coincide with the department's annual evaluation from subsection 1-111S, the commission shall conduct a yearly evaluation for the chief of police. It shall be submitted by February 15th of every year. So my question to the commission a little bit later, have any of these reports been given to the principal chief, David Hill, or Speaker Willow? Subsection 1-111C. The commission shall review and recommend for approval of all the policies and procedures of the Muskogee Creek Nation Light Horse Police Department within 120 days of the adoption of this act. The commission shall conduct or cause to be conducted a complete review of the existing policies and procedures, and if necessary, make recommendations to amend such policies and procedures for consistency with this act. On to number
Representative, I would like to speak.
She still has the floor, Denise.
I apologize.
I'll call on you when she's complete. Thank you.
Subsection 1-111N. The commission shall provide public notices of its monthly meetings. Subsection 1-112, commission meetings. Meeting dates and times shall be made public. My questions there, where are they made public and when? Subsection 1-113, commissioners shall receive a stipend of $750 for attendance at each duly called meeting of the commission or duly called meeting of the National Council, provided that to receive a stipend for attendance at a National Council meeting, the commission's attendance must be requested either by the speaker, chairperson of the Business, Finance, and Justice, or the principal chief. In my opinion, that's a lot of money to attend a 2 to 3 hour meeting. That averages out to $250 to $370 an hour. For the record, on January 23rd, I did request the Light Horse Commission attend the quarterly session in person. I was notified that Mr. Freeman had surgery yesterday and Ms. Henry was recently hospitalized due to pneumonia. And Mr. William Wind, he is or was in attendance earlier. Subsection 2-104, Light Horse Chief. The Light Horse Chief is authorized to apply for appropriate grants to supplement the Light Horse Administration's budget, provided National Council reviews, evaluates, and approves the expenditure of the grant funds. All proposals to contract for or apply for grant funds shall require majority approval. I'm sorry, let me back up for a second. I'm getting sent the wrong statement. Oh, subsection 2-104, Light Horse Chief. The Light Horse Chief is authorized to apply for appropriate grants to supplement the Light Horse Administration's budget, provided National Council reviews, evaluates, and approves the expenditure of the grants. Then you flip over to subsection -3 -103, approval of grants. It states, all proposals to contract or apply for grant funds shall require majority approval of the membership of the Light Horse Commission in an official session with recommendation to the National Council for approval. So there is a conflict of interest, in my opinion. The law says two different things. It says that the law has to go, or grants have to go before the Light Horse Commission, but on the other hand, it says it goes to the National Council reviews. So I can certainly see why people are confused about what should happen there. And lastly, subsection 3-104, budget modifications. Before the expenditure of any contract or grant funds by the Law Enforcement Department, a Light Horse Commissioner shall meet with the Business, Finance, and Justice Committee to determine if modifications or amendments to the comprehensive budget of Muskogee Creek Nation are required, and committee shall submit recommendations to the National Council for approval. I haven't seen any Light Horse Commission attend any of the meetings that I've chaired so far. And I would respectfully ask that my peers consider those things that I mentioned in law, and also I would ask that Representative Freeman abstain from voting since his brother is on the commission. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Representative Osborne. Each council representative is given 2 questions. What 2 questions would you like to ask the commission officially? It's Representative Yehola Osborne's field. Do you want to ask 2 questions for them?
If they want to answer, or if the representatives want to ask.
Okay, all right. Ms. Denise, you were speaking earlier. Go ahead and proceed with your comments. Commissioner Henry.
Yes, thank you, Speaker. Thank you, Representative Yehola. I would like to say that I understand the frustration and even the confusion with where we are as a commission. What is hard for me is that everybody is in agreement and aware that we were at 4 from February till just recently, back and forth between 4 and 3. The only time this commission has been able to vote on anything is when we had 3. And other than for the brief time that we were lucky enough to have Mr. Fife. And so because of that, that was a big hill for us as a commission. The other thing is that we are very aware of the law. And in our minutes, we were always arguing about what the law said we should be doing. But we had members of the commission that didn't think some items were important and other items that weren't on our law. And so 4 members trying to agree on something and going in 2 different directions was a misfortune. While everybody had knowledge and experience and good things to bring, we could not come to an agreement with 4. And we had a chair who would not, who is a voting member. And there was even some discussion over that. Could he vote? Could he not? Should he vote? Should he? But we were at a standstill because we couldn't break a tie. And we had a chair who could not break a tie, did not want to break a tie. And so we were constantly unable to do that. And there was nothing in our law to be able to break a tie. We also had 2 members who constantly missed meetings and left us with 2 members. And at the end, when our chair, Bible, and no disrespect for him, he was one of the most knowledgeable people on our commission, and definitely the 2 people that left had all the parliamentary procedure training of this commission. And so they did not want to meet at the end. And our chair declined to let us meet for 3 meetings. And to have us questioned about why we haven't done anything is hard. And that the national councils to elected appointees have never missed a meeting, not one. And I have been at several BF&J meetings, and I have been at 3, I believe, and I would have to go back and check, but we have never missed a meeting. And we have rescheduled over 13 meetings in 12 months. Some of those were 3 and 4 meetings rescheduling for the other 2 who are no longer here. And I would like to point out that with the absence of those 2, we have been able to conduct more business in the last 60 days than we could in a year, which proves that the people standing on this commission now are not the problem. We've wanted to work. We're proud to work. We're excited to work with the Light Horse Chief, the National Council, and the executive branch all together. We are constantly called and questioned about things that we can't answer. I was not the secretary. I was not over the budgets, but yet they were put in my lap in November. And in 2 days, I wrote my first budget. And I would say that I apologize to our commission because I probably skimmed for us because I was trying to be safe and having no knowledge of ever doing that before. But this commission as a whole has stood up to the challenges and has been here and tried to do the best that we could. And when I speak for me, I've definitely had challenges that I welcome, and I will claim that I have a lot of parliamentary procedure and I am trying to learn. And I'm welcoming advice from any of the council or executive branch, but we are put in positions that we didn't really expect to be in, and we're doing okay. And we have done the things that we needed to do with the time that we have. 60 days and still at a tie and sometimes not being able to do business until just this last meeting, where we were lucky enough to have Mr. Wynn on board now, and he has a wealth of knowledge and great experience, and he brings a lot of credibility to this commission, and he is excited to work just like the other 2 commissioners on this commission. And so I do feel that we will move forward and do good and do great things, but we have not had that opportunity because we have been questioned about so much and always having to come explain some things that we can't answer for. And so I have done minutes for the first time.
Speaker.
Yes, thank you,
call-
Denise. We are past the 5-minute mark on
Okay,
each
I
comment.
apologize.
So discussion, is there any more questions? Representative Joyce Deere.
Speaker, call for the vote.
The call for the vote has been called. Roll call vote, please.
Thomasine Uhola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
No.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud,
No.
Mary Crawford,
No.
Joyce Steer,
No.
Patrick Freeman,
No.
Sandra Golden,
No.
Leonard Gouge,
No.
Joseph Hicks,
No.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft, Anna Marshall,
No.
Charles McHenry.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 9 in favor, 5 in favor, 9 against.
5 in favor, 9 against. NCA 23-008 fails. NCA 23-009, a law of the Muskogee Creek Nation authorizing the expenditure of the American Rescue Plan, ARPA, funds to the Muskogee Creek Nation Department of Health for the purchase of various services, land acquisition, and construction. Sponsor, Representative Mary Crawford.
Motion to adopt.
Representative Mary Crawford makes a motion to adopt, seconded by Representative Joyce Deere. Discussion. Do we have any discussion? Hearing no discussion, roll call vote, please.
Mary Crawford,
Yes.
Joyce Steer,
Yes.
Patrick Freeman, Sandra Golden,
Yes.
Leonard Gouge,
Yes.
Joseph Hicks,
Yes.
Randall Hicks,
Yes.
Robert Huft,
Yes.
Anna Marshall,
Yes.
Charles McHenry,
Yes.
Thomasine Uhola Osborne,
Yes.
Darrell Proctor,
Yes.
Mark Randolph,
Yes.
Galen Cloud.
Yes.
Speaker, you have 14 in favor, 0 against.
14 in favor, 0 against. NCA 23-009 is adopted. And that concludes our order of business. On to other business. Do we have any other business, council representatives? Second speaker, Robert Huff.
Make a motion to, we need to change the date on our council sessions.
Second speaker, yeah.
Change our June date from June 20th, 24th to June 13th and 17th. Oh, you must approve.
Second speaker, Robert Huff, makes a motion to change the 2023, to approve the 2023 National Council Session schedule. Is there a second? Representative Thomasine Yohala Osborne seconds the motion. Is there any discussion? No discussion?
Amend it.
Yeah, make amendment. We need to change the date from June 2023 because of the festival dates. Right now they're June 20th and June 24th. We need to change it to June 13th and June 17th.
A motion has been, or amendment has been made to change the June dates. They currently state June 20 and 24. Change them to 13 and 17. Any more discussion?
Second. Be a second.
Is there a second? Or Joseph Hicks seconds the motion. Any discussion? Hearing no more discussion, voice vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. Hearing none opposed, the amendment to 2023 National Council Session schedule has been approved. On to announcements. Well, is there any other business? Any other business, council representatives? Hearing none, announcements. Do we have any announcements? Hearing no announcements. Adjournment. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Representative Joe Hicks makes a motion to adjourn, seconded by Representative Leonard Gouge. Voice vote. All in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Same sign. Principal Chief, do you like to make some comments before Darrell Proctor? I will ask you to say our benediction after Principal Chief is complete.
Yeah, and I apologize. I knew I would miss someone, but I'd like to recognize our first Women's Honor Guard.
Outstanding.
They all stand.
Congratulations, ladies. Well said, Chief. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for being here. Our benediction, Representative Darrell Proctor, please stand.
Freedom to be here freely. Thanks for everything that you do for us, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Mado, Representative Darrell Proctor. Mado, to you all for being here. Have a fabulous weekend. Mado.